Thanks to additional information from the colonists from Gasco and Helix, we've managed to identify several possible systems that could have planets for our colonization efforts. We'll need you to scan these systems, see if there is a suitable planet, and then explore said planet to confirm your findings. You're looking for what will be the future homeworld for the Romulans. We've also been told by Federation and Klingon officials that talks of an alliance could begin if we identify a suitable planet to colonize. Datan and I will be speaking with those officials while you're exploring. This could be the next big step in our fight for independence.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. In the last episode, we were at Gasco's station, attempting to offer them an opportunity to join the Romulan Republic. Unfortunately, they had already allied with the Tal Shiar, and we had another run-in with Hakiv. Fortunately, we escaped with some battle damage and a new crew member. For a while now, the Romulan Republic's headquarters has been the Romulan flotilla, a large cluster of ships loyal to Datan. But in this episode, we have identified several planets that could be possible locations for a new Romulus. It's our job to identify which one of those planets, if any of them, could be suitable for the Romulan Republic to colonize. Let's get into it. Right, this is our first stop, the Galorndon core system. Sartre, execute a scan.
Initiating scan. Now. Preliminary reports are turning up negative, Captain. We could perform a more in-depth scan, but that could take nearly a week. Launching a satellite would allow us to monitor the area and move forward. Your orders?
Launch the satellite. Let's continue forward. Right, the satellite has been launched. Tovan, set a course for our next stop. Right, Tovan, let's see if this planet will be the next homeworld of the Romulan Republic.
We can't get a clear reading from the planet that Tamer specified. Our best option will be to drop out of warp and investigate the area. Are you ready?
Very well, Tovan, drop to impulse.
Nausicaan ships, dead ahead. They were jamming our sensors. That's why we couldn't get a clear reading on this area. It's an ambush. They're hailing us. Probably to gloat. Pirates like these only care about scrapping the ship for parts and selling any survivors to the Orions. Should I open the channel?
I'm not interested in talking to pirates. All crew to battle stations. Shields up. Fire. Right, these Nausicaans have impressive ships, but they're no match for the Taravek. The hull integrity is down to 60%. Right, prepare to fire another plasma torpedo. Fire! Forward shields are nearly down. Hard at port.
There's nothing better than killing Romulus.
Well, that's a bold statement to make. Especially when your hull integrity is down to 47%. Right, their starboard and aft shields are nearly down. Right, we've launched another torpedo. That got the hull down to 6%.
Heads up. More Nausicaans on the way.
Right, maintain tactical alert. Fire! Plasma torpedoes. Looks like a squadron of frigates. Still no match for the Taravek. They're launching torpedoes, but we've launched our own. Their forward shields are down.
We'll get a good price for yours. Even if it's
Bridge to engineering. Fire a pulse from the Singularity core. Right, there goes one frigate. Our pulse got that one's Hull integrity down to 18%. Right? Let's fire on the last one. They've launched siphon drones. They siphon our power away from weapons. Fire! Bloody Nausicaans, good god.
If it's not Tal Shiar, it's the Nausicaans. What's next? Iconians? We were able to get a few scans of the planet during combat. It's no good. The wildlife is too hostile and the natural resources too few. That leaves us with one last system. The Dewa system. Dewa 3 shows some promise. We can leave orbit whenever you're ready.
Right, Tovan, set a course for the Dewa system. Warp 4, engage. Right, this is Dewa 3. Full stop. Scan Dewa 3.
We have confirmation of a suitable planet!
My god.
I'm patching us through to Tamer now. He'll want an update on the situation. I'll connect you as soon as you're ready.
Open a channel.
Excellent work. You should head to Dewa 3 and set up some orbital probes, and then beam down and investigate the surface. I'll set a course to the Dewa system and keep an eye out for any more Nausicaans. Dewa 3 is one of our last chances to find a habitable planet in this region. Good luck.
Understood. Tovan, set a course. Drop to impulse.
Dewa 3. This could be the new Romulan homeworld. The radiation levels of this planet made it uninhabitable, but long-range surveys have detected drops in the toxicity over the past few years.
That's a good sign.
Our orders are to deploy sensory probes to scan the planet, and, if they return positive, beam down for a closer look.
Understood. Right, get us closer to the planet. Right, prepare to launch probes. Launch probe Alpha. Right. Right, launch and activate probe Beta. Right. Set a course for target location Gamma.
A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
Fire! It's the bloody Nausicaans again! All crew to battle stations! Prepare to fire a plasma torpedo.
Really? Tracked us all the way to a new system?
Bloody hell. Our torpedo got them down to 36% on their hull integrity. They've been destroyed, but there's still 4 more ships to deal with. No, 2 more ships and 2 siphon drones. Fire on the drones. Right, retarget the ships and fire. There's still no match for the Toravek. Pure Nausicaan arrogance and overconfidence. Plasma torpedoes, fire! We've got a plasma leak on the starboard nacelle. The hull integrity's down to
Whatever hole you crawled out of.
down to nothing. Target that cipher drone, retarget the frigate, and fire. Plasma torpedoes, fire! Right, there goes the last one. Right, they did a number on the hull, but we survived. With only minor damage. Right. Prepare to launch probe Gamma and activate. Launch probe.
Nausicaans. I hope that's the last we've seen of them. The reports from the probes confirm that radiation levels have lowered on the planet. An away team without protective gear should be safe. There don't seem to be any civilizations down there either, but we'll have to beam down to explore the area further. Are you ready to transport? There are several teams that will beam down to other parts of the planet while we explore.
Right, let's get down to the transporter room.
Wow. Look at this place. It's beautiful.
Agreed.
Our orders from Tamar are to analyze the local wildlife, flora, and minerals, as well as any bit of radiation.
Right, let's move. Keep weapons handy. The wildlife might not be friendly. My god, it's stunning. Right. Oh, let's, that plant looks like a good place to start. Right. Right, I'm taking a sample. Right, let's move on. We haven't made contact with the wildlife yet, but by the sounds of it, there's plenty. Right? Right, I'm taking a mineral sample. Right, let's move on. Oh, I see something. Some large mammal. Weapons ready. Don't fire without my order. Right, let's scan the radiation levels here. Right. Let's see if we can get a scan of those large cat things. They look like predators. Hopefully they're not too aggressive. Oh. Ah, bloody hell. Open fire. But only stun it. Right, we scared it away. Unfortunately, we got no scans. Turvan says that the planet is a lot more promising than he believed. He says it's hard to believe that it's uninhabited. Agreed. But you did say that the radiation levels were only now reaching safe levels. What? We're being followed. What the hell? Let's scan whatever these are. They seem friendly. Oh. I don't think they like the scanning beams. Right. Let's take a water sample. The water looks purple, but I suppose that may just be the reflection from the sky. Right, taking a sample. Right, let's move to the next location. This really is a stunning planet. My god, look at that. Heavens. Right, to the next location. Oh, what the devil? Some sort of animal. Hopefully it isn't poisonous. Or venomous, for that matter. It seems friendly. It doesn't seem to have reacted to our proximity. Scanning now. It certainly looks fascinating. 6 eyes. Oh. Oh. The creatures here seem to be sensitive to our scanning beams. Perhaps it's because they've evolved to sense high radiation levels. Perhaps that's how they've survived. Right, let's take a sample of whatever this is.
This plant displays remarkable similarity to the plants once found on Romulus.
Really? How fascinating. My god, another waterfall. A stunning world. Right, let's keep moving. Oh, I see more wildlife. These look reptilian. Some sort of amphibious reptile. Very large. I'm taking a water sample right by the waterfall. The waterfall may be churning up useful minerals.
Fascinating. The water is barely tainted by the planet's radiation.
Fascinating indeed. Let's avoid those things. They look like predators as well. Oh, keep moving, keep moving. Right. Oh, another waterfall. Right, let's make our way down the river to the next scan location. Oh, there's another one of these things. Right, I'm getting another scan. It'll likely burrow down once we've scanned it. But, still useful information.
These creatures are fascinating. They seem to absorb the radiation around them.
Intriguing. Very intriguing. I suppose that's how they managed to survive on this irradiated world. Right, looks like another good place for a mineral sample. Right, moving on. A stunning world. Right, let's take another water sample. Right, excellent. Let's keep moving to the next scan location. Oh, more of those cat things. Right at our next radiation scan location. Hopefully they don't pay too much attention to us. We may have to scare them off with our disruptors. Scanning now. There seems to be two variations on their coat colors. They seem to have two coat variations. Perhaps it's a difference in gender. There are fewer of the green ones. Right, let's get to the next location.
I'm detecting ancient and dilapidated structures nearby.
I thought this planet was uninhabited. Perhaps it once was. That looks like a good place for the next mineral sample.
The high amount of lead in these rocks could be the reason for the lowered radiation levels.
Perhaps. Right. Moving on.
This is Temer. I've arrived at the outer rim of the planet. I'll be keeping a watch on any Tal Shiar or Nausicaan signals. How is the initial search going down there?
Commander, the planet is fairly wild, but I think it may be inhabitable.
Yes. It would be best to reserve judgments until we have a full picture of the planet. Take your time down there, and make sure nothing is overlooked. We can't have any doubt in declaring this our new homeworld.
Of course, Commander. Right. We've got one last radiation scan, and a few more mineral, plant, and animal samples. My god. Oh, I see more of those cat things. Right in our path. We may have to engage them. To scare them off, of course. We won't harm the planet's wildlife. Weapons at the ready. If they approach, open fire. Fire! Scare them off. Bloody hell. Right. Right. They've been scared off. Let's take another plant sample. Oh. Another one of these things. Perhaps those cats that attacked us eat them. Oh, there's lots of them, my god. Let's take scans. They'll likely run away from us afterwards. Yep. Right. Let's keep moving. Ooh, I hear more of those cat things. I don't see them, though. Right, let's scan the last radiation area. Ah, there are those cats. Right, taking another mineral sample. Right. Oh, there's 2 packs of them. Or perhaps the 1 pack split up. I see structures in the distance there. Fascinating. Right, let's take a sample of this plant. I don't think we've seen it before. Right, let's get to the next radiation scan area.
We should investigate that old bridge nearby when we're done with our scans.
Ah, I see it in the distance there. Agreed. Right, 1 last mineral sample. Right. Let's get to the last radiation scan area. Scanning now. Right, let's get to that ancient bridge. Let's get a good look at it. My god, it stands over a valley. Wonder how long ago it was built.
What's that? Tholians. What are they doing here?
What the devil?
Tholians. Just what we needed. Tholians are known for not caring very much about us humanoids. I don't think they even know the difference between a Romulan and a Reman. The ship isn't detecting any more Tholian ships in orbit, but with our luck, that'll change. We should see what those Tholians are after. If this is going to be our planet, they can't take it from us.
Agreed, let's get to those Tholians. Right, let's get to the other side of that bridge. The packs are on the move. Or at least that pack is. Perhaps they were confronted and scared away by the other one. Right, we're approaching the structures I saw earlier. Weapons ready, the Tholians might be lurking around here. It seems like they've noticed us. This is Commander Kel Inra of the Republic Warbird Toravik. What business do you have here? Oh, they've opened fire. Return fire. The leader seems to be a lieutenant. Or the Tholian equivalent, rather. God.
The Tholians seemed interested in those rocks back there. Should we check it out?
Of course. They didn't tell us why they're here, and we'll have to find out somehow. This seems like a good place to start. Scanning now.
Watch out! More Tholians inbound.
Right. Weapons ready. Open fire.
More on the way, sir.
God.
Why are they so interested in this site?
God, that one was vaporized. Right.
No idea. We'll find out once we have a second.
Right, I don't see them. Oh, I see them. They're beaming down. Right, form a defensive ring and open fire. Right. This is another lieutenant.
One more group inbound, and it looks like they're sending one of their commanders.
A commander? Bloody hell. Right, let's get up on the hill. Oh, they beamed here! Bloody hell, open fire! Bloody hell, this commander has one hell of a personal shield. Not to mention his massive size. But we have him surrounded and all his other officers have been killed. Keep firing. His personal shield is down.
The Tholians wanted whatever is buried in those rocks. Let's see what's beneath them.
Right, let's hope they don't send any more. Right, I've gotten through. What is this? Some sort of crystalline structure. Scanning.
There appears to be a sword fossilized in this accretion layer. Trying to scan it now. Wait, this is incredible! There's definitely a blade here, and its composition and size match those of Vulcan blades from about 1900 years ago. There are only a few examples of those weapons left. Most of them were destroyed during the time of Awakening.
My god! Open a channel to Tamer. Tell him about our findings and the Tholians.
Interesting. The sword could prove to be something unbelievable. Maybe even something made by Saharian. I'm concerned about the Tholians, and I'm beginning a full scan for any of their ships in orbit.
Commander, I am unfamiliar with Saharian.
Saharian was the greatest Vulcan weaponsmith who ever lived. He loved war, and created marvelous swords for the greatest warriors. After talking to Surak, however, he renounced all violence and never made another blade. 3 of his swords were taken by our people when they left Vulcan. 2 were lost during the journey, and the 3rd, as far as we know, it was lost with the homeworld. But if there's a sword from Saharian's era here, and other signs of habitation, this could be the sword of the Raptor Star, one of the missing swords. There was an expedition out in this region looking for it a few decades ago, but as far as I know, they never found anything. Maybe we've succeeded where they failed.
Do you really think this could be the sword of the Raptor Star?
Anything is possible, but it will take a very long time to confirm if this is true or not. This could simply just be an old sword from a past civilization that lived here and nothing more. Regardless, I would prefer to hold out hope that this is somehow tied to us. Perhaps it is my pride simply getting in the way.
Understood, Commander. Should we contact Datan about this?
Yes, we should. Hold on! We're under attack. It's the Tholians. Go to Red Alert. All hands prepare for battle.
Tamer, how many are there?
Tamer has closed the channel, sir. I'll have the geode and blade transported to the science lab on board the ship. We should return as soon as possible. Tamer will need our help.
Agreed. Commander Kel Inrak to Taravek. Beam us up.
We managed to take out a few Tholian ships, but now we're trapped within one of their webs. There are more Tholians on the way. You've got to take out the nearby Tholians to get us out of here.
Understood. The RRW Taravek will handle it, Commander. All crew to battle stations. Ready plasma torpedoes and... Ready plasma torpedoes, fire. Bloody hell. Oh, they've created a mesh in front of us. Evasive maneuvers. We can't fire through this mesh, but it appears that they can. Bloody hell. Right, these seem to be escort ships, not a match for us, but they still pack a punch. Their hull integrity is down to 50%. Plasma torpedoes, prepare to fire. Fire! Right, I'm not exactly sure what they said, but I doubt it was something polite. Plasma torpedoes. Fire! Right, that ship's been destroyed. Satrai, hail the Deseric.
Thank you. We don't have time to relax, however. I'm picking up a large Tholian ship leaving warp. Get ready. The Tholians have some of the most advanced technology in the quadrant, and they never back down. We'll need to work together to survive.
We're ready, Commander. Open fire. Plasma torpedoes. Bloody hell. My god, that's a Tholian heavy cruiser. 4 cheers are nearly down and they've got us in a tractor beam. Evasive maneuvers, hard at port. Prepare to fire plasma torpedoes. Fire! Right, we've got a plasma leak on our starboard nacelle. Auxiliary power to shields. Their hull integrity is down to 43%. Plasma torpedoes. Fire! Impulse engines are offline. We're reduced to thrusters. Evasive maneuvers. Got us in another tractor beam. The tractor beam's failed. Right. Plasma torpedoes. Fire. Right, fire on the next vessel. The heavy cruiser's been destroyed. The rest should be dealt with easily. Hard at port, aft weapons, fire. This looks like a frigate type. Plasma torpedoes. God, the Taravek's taken a beating. Good God, I'm not sure if she can be repaired.
Excellent work. Hopefully the Tholians will stay away. What did you find? Is it possible for us to colonize the planet?
Yes, Commander. The radiation is at safe levels.
By the elements, a habitable planet and one of Saharian's lost blades? That could only mean that this planet must be one of the worlds our ancestors visited after the Sundering. I knew that their path could have taken them in this area, but I never... I'll have to speak to Mimic. She's always had an interest in our history. You should get to the flotilla and speak to Datan. He'll want to know everything you've found.
Understood, Commander. We'll get back to the flotilla. Right, I need to speak to Datan.
Jolan True, you found something incredible. This will be the new home of the Romulan Republic. It will be Mol Rihan, New Romulus, and we will create a new way of life there. This is exactly what we needed to begin talks with the Klingons and the Federation at Khitomer. Unless you have any more questions, I would report to Tamer. I have many preparations to make.
One more thing, sir. Can we confirm the identity of the sword we found?
We don't know yet, but we do know it is as old as the Sundering and uses materials like those of the Vulcan Swordmasters, so that narrows it down a bit. The Sundering tore our people apart, but it also unified the Romulans under a common cause: the preservation of our emotions and our freedom. If this is truly the sword of the Raptor Star, it could help to once again unify the Romulans under the cause of preserving the freedoms we hold dear.
Understood, sir. I will speak to Commander Tamer.
Good work. I knew you were the right person for this job. It will take us a long time to analyze the sword you found. We have to be very careful with something like this. But even the possibility of finding the sword of the Raptor Star has given everyone on the flotilla hope for the future. Your role isn't done yet, however. Datan and I both want you to be with us for our next task: meeting with the Federation, Klingons, and Empress Sela on Kittimer to talk about peace and the colonization of New Romulus.
Understood, Commander.